get out of here on episode 161 of Stats Over Politics, Kevin, I see that you added a factor cap during the middle of this broadcast. So if you could close us out here with our factor cap with Scotty showing how Kevin was typing away.
I'm sure you've seen it, so you know how this is. I'm going to say factor cap, and then throw it to you. You give me a factor cap, cap obviously being no, and a fact being a fact. So we've talked about it. Everyone in the world's talking about it. We have 2 Niner fans on here, so I think it's no better person to kick this off with than Shaun himself. Shaun, fact or cap? Mac Jones should be the 49ers starting quarterback moving forward.
This is cap. There's no need to exaggerate. There's 265 million reasons why Brock Purdy should be the 49ers quarterback. If this was last season and Brock Purdy hadn't been paid yet, or even going into this season, if Brock Purdy was playing out the rest of his contract and it got to this point, then maybe we would consider another option. I'm the guy who showed you guys the clip a couple weeks ago of me celebrating jubilantly when the 49ers did not take Mac Jones with the 3rd overall pick in the 2021 NFL draft. He has proven me wrong. He has earned my respect, and he is a hell of a backup quarterback for the 49ers, and he's auditioning for many other teams right now to be their starting quarterback. It's just unfortunate for him that the 49ers already have their guy, and his name is Brock Purdy. But, hey, Sam Darnold has shown there's a blueprint. Come to San Francisco, hang out in our quarterback room for a year, and then you can go earn a job somewhere else. But this is cap. Brock Purdy is the starting quarterback of the 49ers going forward.
So before I move on, the only reason is money?
No. Brock Purdy has proven in years past that.
I just didn't know if it was because he makes more money. You didn't mention nothing else but money. So I just wanted to clarify for the listeners.
Kevin, I just have to say, since you asked me a follow-up, we can take all that dead money. I don't care. Money ultimately isn't the reason, but it's the reason why I'm saying right now it's not even a thought, because we've seen 2 games for Brock Purdy this season. The first game, he got hurt during it, and he was able to lead a 4th quarter drive on the road against a division rival and still grit out a win playing hurt. And then he came back too soon because Mac got hurt. And so Brock was like, all right, I think I'm healed enough from the toe injury. The 49ers have 4 turnovers with him leading the offense against the Jags. He didn't look like himself. If Brock Purdy were to come back and play like he did against the Jags for the rest of the season after he returns, then maybe we revisit a quarterback controversy later on in the regular season, because that would lead to the 49ers probably playing themselves out of a playoff spot. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think Brock Purdy just came back too soon from being hurt, and that was what led to his poor game. Once again, this is cap. Brock Purdy is the starting quarterback of the 49ers. But, Jaevon, what do you think?
Oh, whoa. Scotty's last. So, Julian, factor cap. Mac Jones should be the 49ers starting quarterback moving forward.
This is for a second I thought this was a fact. Mac Jones, seeing what it is, Mac Jones is 3-0 as a starting quarterback this year. As my brother says, and my brother likes to call him Mac 10. I still believe this is cap. Brock Purdy, given the circumstances of him giving $265 million, you're gonna have to be a starting quarterback caliber. And him going through all these injuries, it's always the people that get a big contract that always get hurt. And I think we've seen that multiple times throughout the seasons. We've seen this multiple times in the past. See Joe Burrow, all these other quarterbacks, they tend to get hurt while they get big contracts. But Brock Purdy has been to a Super Bowl. Mac Jones, God knows, hasn't been close to even one, nor the playoffs. So with Brock Purdy's experience, I still feel like he's the number 1 guy in San Francisco.
Interesting. Jimmy Garoppolo also went to the Super Bowl. And where is he? Neither here nor there. Factor cap. Mac Jones should be the starting quarterback for the San Francisco 49ers moving forward. I'm not a Niners fan, so I'm going to give you the real grill Holyfield. It's called Stats Over Politics. Both of our two co-hosts mentioned money, money, money. Can't put them on the bench. I think that's a politic. So I'm going to come on here and deliver you the stats. Brock Purdy. One loss. You have only one loss. And who was the quarterback? Don't answer that. It's a trick question. It's Brock Purdy. 309 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks. 277 yards, 2 picks, 1 fumble. You bring in Mac Jones to save the day. 342 yards, 2 touchdowns, 284 yards, 1 touchdown, 279 yards with 3 touchdowns. I just told Julian, Jimmy Garoppolo's done it. Kyle Shanahan can have any 4 of us out there and win games. So is it the system or is it the quarterback? You switch out quarterbacks, you lose a game. You know, I know he hurt his shoulder or his toe. I don't think that has anything to do with the right arm. Throwing the ball to the other team, putting the ball on the ground. If I'm a 49er fan, it's we've seen it before. We've seen the big time paid quarterback hold that clipboard. Of course, Brock Purdy will get the opportunity whenever he is healthy to get his job back. But right now, I don't think it's crazy to say that there is a quarterback one controversy in Santa Clara. So we will end it with, I'm sure, is another cap. But Jaevon Toddy, I wanted to ask you last because I know you're going to end this episode off with just so much energy. Factor cap. Mac Jones would be the 49ers starting quarterback moving forward.
Well, it's 100% cap. I mean, Mac Jones said it himself. This is Brock Purdy's team. Out of his words out of his own mouth. Literally said, "Hey,
backup job.
I get you guys. Brock Purdy. This is his team. I came here. I just want to win games for the team. I mean, that's just what he said. It came out of his mouth. I mean, obviously, what Mac has been able to do has been unbelievable. He is under contract 2 years for $7 million, and he's won. He's had to play 3 games, and he's won 3 games. So that in itself is a bargain deal in itself. As far as Brock Purdy goes, Brock Purdy's literally been to the NFC Championship, Super Bowl, NFC Championship. So I don't know what more. He's proven that he is the starting quarterback for this team.
Aren't you the what you've done for me lately guy?
Yeah,
isn't that
he's
you?
Hurt. He's literally hurt. He's unable to perform. And if he's unable to perform, we can't do anything.
I mean, earlier you were the what have you done for me lately kind of guy, but now you're 3 years ago he did this and 2 years ago he did this. I'm just saying, stay consistent.
That's why I got paid for what he did. I'm just being relevant to the conversation. So Kevin likes to keep going back to other topics here, there, wherever. He just wants to go all over the place. I'm strictly on topic.
Only an hour and 20 minutes ago, you said, well, JSN is the best receiver in the world. Look at the numbers, Kevin. Look at the numbers. You're the numbers guy.
I wouldn't say JSN.
And now you're not the numbers guy. I'm using your words against you. You were the numbers guy an hour and 10 minutes ago, and now you're not.
Brock Purdy's unable to perform, so he cannot go out and play games because he can't. So Mike Jones has to get in there because he's our backup quarterback, and he's been playing out of his fucking mind. And yes, the way that he's been playing, the way that Kyle Shanahan has been using him, it looks like he can be a freaking 3 years ago. We got guys like Ryan Clark he's literally not helping our situation. He's like, well, if Mac Jones would have got drafted by the Niners 3 years ago to be the highest paid quarterback in the league. And I'm just like, thank you, Ryan Clark. Now I get to go on Stats Over Politics, and Kevin's going to say all these outlandish things. Well, this guy said this, and this guy, blah, blah, blah. So Mac Jones is playing phenomenal. And I do think Brock Purdy's injury, or actually was reported that his injury, is a little bit worse than it was initially diagnosed.
Of course
it is.
He knows his job.
Of course it is. Because there's a line for our blue tent, and everybody's going to go in and get checked out, and everybody is injured. I understand that. However, we got to get out there, and Mac Jones is playing out of his ass. I get it, but Brock is still the guy. And Shaun made a great point. 265 million reasons why he is going to get the starting quarterback. But Brock, he hasn't played, so we haven't been able to kind of compare and contrast. But right now, Mac Jones has the better numbers because he's played more. And he's been playing lights out. And yes, Julian mentioned my brother, our cousin. That's Blue. Get him signal. We got to go. But Mac 10 this weekend, game got flexed to the late window against the Bucks. It's going to be a hell of a game. Can't wait.
And as Uncle Manny says on YouTube, it's only been a couple games, but remind me little of Brady over Bledsoe.
Here we go.
Oh my
Here
gosh.
we go.
But Tony said we can't compare numbers. But I got numbers to compare. But hey, we'll leave it there. Thank you guys for participating in Factor Cap.